Hello everyone, how y'all doing today? I'm not sure what's going on with my connection. I'm having an issue with the connection. If y'all can hear me, please let me know. I wasn't able to send this code through Twitter, so if you can share it, see if it works, okay? Thank you everyone. So this is basically for Tora. She needed help to set up her website using a HostGator.com hosting service, and she purchased a domain through Namecheap. So I'm going to show you guys how to update the name servers and install it. I know HostGator. Oh, okay, so let me flip the screen real quick. So can y'all hear me clearly? Can you? Any issues out there with the sound? Is the sound good? Let me know if the sound is okay. Okay, Kim, how are you? Charity, good to see you. Awesome. So let's see. Good. Let's see if Tora is here. So this was for can't share on Twitter. That is too long. Really? Okay. No worries. No worries. Y'all can. Hey Tora, how are you? Hey Tora, by the way, there was something wrong with my Wi-Fi tonight. So what happened? This Periscope will be in the Periscope, but I don't think Catch Me can catch it unless you guys can share this and use the hashtag Catch Me. If anybody can please click on number 11 when you share. Just put the hashtag catch with K and see if Catch Me can catch it. Because if I had an error, that means Catch Me cannot grab it because the broadcast didn't send it to Twitter. Okay, but let me get to the topic real quick. So the first thing is when you purchase a domain name. Cool. When you purchase a domain name from one hosting provider and the hosting service from another one, you want to write this thing down. What you have to do in this scenario, the domain was purchased from Namecheap.com and the hosting was from HostGator. So what happens, you have to log into Namecheap and add the hosting, the name server address of HostGator in Namecheap because you are building the website in HostGator and not in Namecheap. So I'm going to show you how to do that. Then after that, I'm going to show you how to add the domain in HostGator and install the WordPress. Okay, so y'all ready? Give me a thumbs up if y'all ready. Ready? Thumbs up if you're all ready to see that. I want to make sure y'all can see this. All right, let's see. I hope the screen is not frozen. So can anybody give me a sign because it's frozen? Okay, good. Thank you. All right, excellent. Since I'm going to use my one hand, so this is Namecheap. Okay, so once you log into Namecheap, the domain that Tora asked me to help her with is this domain address right here. So what you need to do once you log into your domain registration provider, you have to look for DNS management or anything that has to do with domain update or domain names. So I'm not too familiar with Namecheap, but I can figure it out. So I looked at dashboard, I looked at the domains, and right there where it says manage, I'm going to click on manage. Okay, so once I click on manage, I get this screen right here. It gives me some information about the domain, about the product, different other features. So I can see there's an option right here that says advanced DNS. So I'm going to click on advanced DNS. Okay, so once I do that, now it gives me more option about here is the domain name server type. So this is where I need to add. Thank you for joining Lively. I need to add the name server of HostGator. I'm sorry about the Charity. Are you having an issue with losing connection? Is anybody having the same issue with the losing connection? Hey, Henry, what's going on, bro? So, so I'm gonna look for domain name server type. And right here, I see manage. So I can click on manage. Okay. So once I do that, let's see. So these are basically, oh, I'm sorry. I went to the wrong place. Apologize. Let me go back. I'm sorry. Domain name server, what it says edit. So I'm going to click edit. And there you go. So right now, the default name server, it's on Namecheap. So what I need to do, I need to point the name server to HostGator. So there you go. I'm going to select custom. Then I'm going to put the first and the second name server. Where I'm going to get that from, just log into the HostGator account. on the cPanel all the way down. It should be right here. See that? I'm going to copy this part. Okay. Go back to Namecheap, drop it right here. Then go back, copy the second one. Okay. Copy the second one. Hey Sam, good to see you. So we're going to add the second name servers and click Save Changes. Now, once we do that, typically it will take anywhere between 4 hours to 24 hours for the DNS to fully propagate. So tonight, if we install the WordPress on the domain, there is a chance that it might work or it might not. If it works, then it's good. We can set up the WordPress. If not, we'll come back tomorrow, okay? So right now, I updated the name server in Namecheap to point it to the HostGator. So after I'm done with that, I'll go back to HostGator, okay? And now what I need to do, I need to add this domain because I need to build the website on this domain. So for that, I need to look for add domain. So in the cPanel, look for, there you go, add domain. So I'm going to go ahead and click add domains. Okay. There you go. I'm just going to drop the domain without the www. Remember that. Don't put W, just without the www. There you go. I just click and automatically set up an FTP, FTP file, so you can log in to the server from your, let's keep kicking me out. Sorry about that, Charlie. Yeah, if you can please catch the replay, that'd be great. So I need to put the password here, so give me a second. Yeah, let me just, put my face because I don't want to share with you the password. So Torah, I'm going to use the same password you used for HostGator, okay? Just for now, you can go back and change it later. So I'm going to put that same password. Okay, and I'm going to flip the screen. What's going on, brother? It's good to see you, man. So there you go. Then I'm going to click Add Domain. Okay, so now the domain is added in HostGator. So that's done. Okay, give it a few minutes. Perfect. So the next step is I need to look for quick install because what is it? This is what HostGator uses, quick install. I'm going to click on quick install right here. Quick install uses quick. Okay, so there you go. Oh, that's new. Wow, they changed it. Pretty cool. Quick install. So let's see what happens. Doing something. Quick install, then select WordPress. There you go. So now I can go ahead and click on install WordPress. And there you go. So right now I'll click the drop down box. Booyah! The domain is right here. Okay, you don't have to put anything here, leave it empty. Okay, so right now I have to put the email address, what username do you like, all that good stuff. So let me go and flip the screen. Oops. So there you go, Tora. If you don't mind, send me your email. Send me your email address, and I'm going to use the same password like I used for HostGator again. So go ahead and send me an email on Twitter if you can, so I can go ahead and create this for you. Okay. Let's see, admin user. I also need the admin user. Let's see, I'm speechless and that's rare. Oh, really? I used to like this? Okay. It's pretty simple. I mean, it's as simple as making pancakes. If that's simple. So go ahead and send in a Twitter if you can. Send me your email address. What username do you want to use to log into your website and the password, so I can go ahead and do that for you right now. Okay. While I'm waiting on you, anybody else has any question about what did we do so far? Basically, what I did, Tora needed help to install the website in HostGator. So I'm basically showing her how to update the name server in Namecheap to point it back to HostGator, and how to add the domain in HostGator and install. So there you go. Thank you for the email. Let me go back. Put your email address. And let's see. Email address. Give me your username and password as well, please. Yeah, working with all the hand is a little bit challenging. Tora How do you? Okay, there you go. So what's the name of the domain? It's like Torah Sprags, right? Is that your last name? Sorry. Okay, and let me see what else he sent me here. Okay, got your username. Let me go ahead and add that. Admin user. And first name, last name. Let's see the password. It's possible that the password might be automatic. So let's see what happens, okay? I'm just going to basically put you, just join. Are you showing how to forward mass to web address? Good question. Basically what I did, Babe Savage, I basically logged into Namecheap because the domain name was purchased from Namecheap. I logged into Namecheap and updated the name server of HostGator in Namecheap. After that, we logged into HostGator. We added the domain, and now we're installing the WordPress. So that's what we're doing right now. I'm just basically getting the password, and there you go. So I'm just gonna go up. So there you go. I added all the information. I'm gonna click on Install WordPress. Okay. And let's see. Look at that. It was so fast. Your installation is complete. Wow. That was pretty fast. That was very fast. So the installation is complete. And now what the heck they're doing? They got a new feature to sell domain. I don't want to buy the theme. There you go. So this is, I'm not going to show the password, but your website is ready. I got the password and username. Give me a second and see if I can log in. Sorry guys, I have to hide the username and password for security purposes. Okay, so the password was automatic, Torah. You should get an email. Okay, once you log in, you can actually update the password. So let me see, and there you go, folks. The website is ready for you, Torah. Congratulations, you've installed a brand new website. Let me go and update. Okay, so there you go. Boom, voila. Okay, your website is up and running, and this is how it looks. It's theme 2014. Okay, you mentioned there was a theme that you needed. Let me flip the screen. Thank you, folks. I know you mentioned a theme. Was that a premium theme or a free version? Let me check in your email. What theme was that? Let's see, this theme right here. Let me stretch my leg. Oh, all right, there you go. Nexus theme. Okay. View. All right, cool. So thank you, man. Appreciate it. So it's pretty simple. That's what I love WordPress. It's you can set up any site in less than 5 minutes. So do you want to use a free theme for now, or you want to did you already purchase a theme? If you already purchased it, you have to give me access to that theme so I can show you how to download it and upload it. And there are a few things that most people forget to do that. So if you have that, go ahead and send me those information right now. I mean, if y'all want me to continue, I can continue to show you how to, install a premium theme, because, I apologize, a lot of folks get confused when they buy the new theme and they upload it. It looks like nothing like the theme that they purchased. It's a free one, so let me look for it. Let me do a search, and I have to make sure that it shows up under the WordPress depository. If you want to purchase it, go ahead and purchase it. And before you purchase it, let me ask you a few questions. Right here in the scope before you purchase it. Like, what was the reason that you had to buy that particular theme? Was there any reason behind it? I mean, do they have, I see they have up-to-date, well, actually, the latest update is, the latest update of WordPress is for, what is it, 4.3. Okay, so they say they're also up to date. That's pretty good. Okay, cool. So they're up to date. Are you able to contact the developer by any chance? I mean, is it easy to contact them? Because when you buy a theme, I mentioned few rules. Like when you buy a theme, you have to look and make sure that it's up to date. It works with most of the browser. It is responsive based. It comes with full documentation, and it will be easy for you to contact the developer. Okay, those are the rules that you need to follow before you purchase it. But if you already did your homework, for the design, yeah, my advice is don't just get anything for the sake of design, because there's a possibility that few things might not work. So the proper way of purchasing any theme, you have to make sure that what do you need the theme for? Like, what is the objective of your customers, if your visitors on the website? Like, what do you want them to do? Secondly, you have to make sure that it works with all the browsers, like, Explorer, Firefox, excuse me, Explorer, Firefox, or Safari and whatnot. Okay, so those are the things you have to consider. Then, if you're able to contact the developer, the one who built it, if you're able to contact him or her to see if you have any questions that you can ask them directly. I don't really want to pay center for it, to be honest. So good tip. I would say hold up, because if you go to Theme Forest, you can get some theme for like $40 cheaper than this. Does that make sense? But I think I did a scope. If you go to catch.me/yusufchowdhury, I did a scope about how to pick a good theme from Theme Forest. I think there was like 8 tips that you have to follow. Okay. For now, I would say, is your niche more of a speaker? Is it for, hey Brian, how you doing? Is it for like a speaking kind of style of website? If that's the case, I mean I can actually go to Appearance. Let me show you. I can go to Appearance, and when I click Add New, I can type right here, let's say speaker, right? Let's see, speaker. Nothing for speaker. Okay, or speaking. Let's see. Nothing at all. Oh, sucks. Motivation, coaching. Coaching. Nothing. Okay, well, how about this? Let me ask you a few questions. Are you trying to build a site that is a content based? What I mean by that is the front page has bunch of blog posts, or you want to build a website with some sort of a landing page with like a video and a lead capture on the side. How do you want to think of the site? Okay, how do you want to think of the site? Because that matters. Before building the website, nothing came up. So before building this website, you have to make a decision like, I want the website, what is it for? Okay. Secondly, what do I want the visitor to do? Do you want them to opt into a lead? Do you want them to call you? Do you want them to get into the list for blog tips? Is it going to be a blogging content? Okay, so do you want something where everything is up front, like you have all the content up front, then you have maybe a MailChimp capture, or maybe you can use a lead pages to have a pop-up to grab them. I do want to. You're using lead pages, right? So you can use lead pages to get the pop-up, but if you go to the back end, they do have a landing page themes, believe it or not. Landing page, let me see. Landing page. Yeah, they have plugins. So I did search exactly for landing pages. So look at this one right here. Look at that. Preview. It's free. And it looks like a landing page, best landing page theme. You see that? Because of course it's a responsive design, so I can show you the full review. Well, not here. Let me see if I can. That's one right here. So you see that? It has like a lead capture here, a couple of points. So there's several landing page style free themes already. Okay, and you also have landing page plugins for free. So you can definitely get those first before you invest anything. My advice to a lot of startup: get your site up and ready. Put the content that your customer needs to read. If you want to have a landing page, there's a free landing page theme or a landing page, a free landing page plugin. So, but when you do that, you have to have some sort of great offer. So when somebody come in, what are you going to offer for them in order for them to give you their name and email address, for instance? Okay. So there you go. Any more questions, folks? And simple as that. Your website is ready. Make sure when you get the email, log in and change the password. And if you don't mind, I might add myself as an admin as well, in case you need help. I can just log in with my username and password. I need the lead pages plugin. Okay. All right. So if you have access to those, just send it to me so I can double check them. But as far getting up your site ready, there you go. Congratulations. Your website was ready. It took us like probably 5 minutes. Okay. So we can talk tomorrow about something else. So if you give me access to the lead pages, and for everyone here in the room, you have to really be very considerate. When you build a site, you have to ask this question, like, who's my target market? What do I want to achieve from this website? Do I want them to call me? Do I want them to get into my list? Do I want to show this website as a content, right? How many pages do you need and why? What's the purpose of the home page? What's the purpose of the service page? You're most welcome. And in the contact page and the blog page, it has to have a purpose. You have to put a lot of content, and the content has to be for your audience. Don't worry about the SEO and all the other stuff. We can talk about those later. And you also need to install a couple of plugins, and I'll go ahead and install those for you, because I did a scope on essential plugins that you need on any new website. I'm going to install those for you, and that's it. So go ahead. Your homework, Torah, really should be right now to write the content. Don't worry about the landing page. Don't worry about all the other stuff. Just write content. Like under the service, write the content of the services about you, about the company. We're going to have a contact page and, of course, the blog page. So just write content for now. And if you want to create pages, it's very simple. Just go to Pages, Add Page, and just create them. That should be your homework. Take care of those, and that's it. Then we can come back and continue later on. How can we help you further? Okay, so there you go. All right, folks. So any more questions? I really appreciate you all being here tonight. Usually I don't scope on the weekends, but Torah needed some help, so I had some time, a few minutes to go ahead and do that. Okay. So anything else, everyone? Everything else? Thanks for the heart, appreciate it. But yeah, if you can, Torah, if you can share this one more time, but add the hashtag catch with K. I just want to make sure that Catch Me can grab it. If not, then that means I have to redo this, or later on in the future upload it in YouTube. Okay. So if you can click on number 10 again, and just make sure that I don't exceed more. How sometimes when you share it says -1. Make sure that you lower the numbers or lower the letters, and put hashtag catch and share it, because I want to make sure that that Catch Me can capture it. The reason I'm saying this, when I went live, I got an error saying that it couldn't tweet due to some network error. Okay. Thank you, Torah. Okay, thank you. Yeah, and don't forget, go ahead and before I close it, go ahead and share it one more time and use Catch Me. Just want to make sure that Catch Me can grab this before I close it. And I hope everyone got the benefit of learning today on how simply you can buy domain and install. Pretty simple. As you can see, it doesn't take a scientist to do this stuff, right? All right. Okay, anything else? All right, folks. Well, thank you. Thank you so much for staying. And don't forget, please, just go ahead and click on number 8. Share it on Twitter one more time. And use hashtag catch. I want you to do that because I want to make sure Catch Me can grab it. But I don't see anybody doing it yet. But I'll wait for one more minute. Unless if you all have any questions, I'll be more than happy to answer those questions for you. If not, then we'll definitely see you tomorrow. Okay. All right. Have a good night, y'all. Take care. Enjoy your night and take some rest. Okay.